back. Ooh, and gets hit, and that's going to load up the bases there. Whitfield tried to say that she was swinging. Obviously, she was not. She held that one back. So there's loaded bases here with 2 down in the top of the first. For the first baseman, number 0, Gigi Arricchio. My mistake, Gigi Arricchio.
Now batting the first baseman, number 00, Gigi Arricchio.
She's a junior and has one heck of an opportunity here to drive in the run. She got the bases juiced with 2 outs. This is a huge at-bat early in the game here for both teams. Oh, pitch, and that's going to be fouled out of play over the first, over the home, the away dugout on the first base side. Oh, 1 count here to the first baseman for the Eagles. That one's going to be low and outside, evens up the count at 1-1. One pitch here with 2 down, as that's a ground ball to the second baseman. A nice play there, retires the side. Trinity Whitfield and the Hurricanes get out of a jam right there. Wasted opportunities for the Eagles. They lead 2 runners in scoring position. Leave the bases juiced after a promising start to the inning. They got runners on first and second with no outs, but just couldn't drive anyone in. That's a huge rally there from Trinity Whitfield to prevent any runs. We got the bottom half of the first coming at you. Hurricanes will get their first at-bats of the game. J.C. Johns, Kimmy Singer, and Zoe Willis are scheduled to bat. And we are back with the bottom of the first. Hurricanes get their first at-bats of the game. On the mound for the Embry Riddle Eagles, right-handed pitcher number 25, Kelsey Collins. Leading off the game for Georgia Southwestern is the right fielder, J.C. Johns. That's going to be a ball 1 outside there. Collins is a senior from Clermont, Florida. She gets a ground ball to the shortstop. That's going to be an infield single. A little bit of a chopper down the third on the third base side, bounces over the outstretched arms of Munoz Ortiz for Embry Riddle, and by the time it got to the shortstop, there was no play to be made. That's an infield single. Both teams lead off the game with hits. Stepping into the box, second baseman, number 22, Kimmy Singer. Oh, pitch, that's slapped, foul. Nice play by the Embry Riddle catcher to catch that one off of the screen. Doesn't count for an out, but it counts for style points in my personal scorebook. Aggressive stance there for Kimmy. She looks to lay down a bunt. She gets one down the third base line, but that's going to go foul as she now is in an 0-2 hole here against Kelsey Collins on the mound. No outs, runner on first here for the Hurricanes. 0-2 pitch is going to be high. Gets the count to 1-2 as Singer looks to battle back in this AB. And the pitch that's slapped up the middle. Nice tag by the second baseman for Embry Riddle, Rianne Drayton. Nice play there to make the tag on J.C. Johns, advancing to second, not in time to get the full double play. So that's going to go down in the books as a fielder's choice. You got one down here as Zoe Willis steps into the box. In the previous game where the Hurricanes lost, she scored the only run of the game on a absolute tank shot of a home run as she watches the 1-0 fastball outside. She had an absolute bomb over that left field wall, pretty much over the scoreboard. That was the only run of the game in the Hurricanes' loss in the prequel to this game. However, as she fights that one off, that's going to be an easy fly ball right to the first baseman, GG. Two down as the designated player, Chloe Sneed, steps into the box. Number 31.
Chloe Sneed.
Two down here in the bottom of the first. No runs on either side. Runner on first. As Sneed takes a huge cut and swings underneath that fastball. 0-1 count here. And the 0-1 pitch, called strike, low and outside corner. Great location there from Kelsey Collins, the senior pitcher for Embry Riddle. 0-2 count, 2 strikes, or 0-2 count, 2 outs in the inning here as the Hurricanes hope not to strand a runner on first here. That ball is going to be high. 1-2 count, 2 down in the inning. And the pitch, that's going to be fouled back, fought off the hands by Chloe Sneed. 1-2 count still as she stays alive here. The 1-2 pitch here. as that is a off the bat little dribbler right back to the pitcher. That's going to do it here for the first inning. Both teams squander first leadoff singles on both sides. Got a 0-0 ball game coming into the top of the second. Trinity Whitfield remains on the mound. Be back in just a second with some more Flagler Invitational softball. And we are back for the top of the second. Embry Riddle leads off with number 15, the DH, Lauren Latoria, the sophomore right-handed batter. She takes the pitch from Whitfield and drives a single up into the gap. Nice ground ball right past the outstretched glove of Kimmy Singer. Looks like there's going to be a pinch runner here for Embry Riddle, as number 2, Kelsey Kressler, freshman utility player, comes in to run for the Eagles. Stepping up to the plate, number 99, Isabel Braun steps up to the plate. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that is a fly ball into the gap. Going to be caught by the center fielder, Allison Murdoch. Nice play from her to record the first out of the inning.
Number 9, Savannah Brockenbrough.
Savannah Brockenbrough steps up to the plate for the Eagles, the left fielder, number 9, senior. She's a runner on first with 1 down in the inning. Looking to get on base and turn it over with some runners in scoring position for the top of the order. She's in the 9-0. Oh, 1 count here for the Eagles left fielder. Runner on first. Looking to do some damage here and break this scoreless ball game that we have going on thus far, as that ball is high and inside for ball 1. Trinity Whitfield looks to get her sign from the coach. She sets and delivers the 1-1. And that's going to be a strike right down the middle. Right down Broadway. A bit surprised that Brockenbrook did not take a hack there. The 1-2 pitch here. That's a ground ball to third base. Wood makes a nice play over to Singer to record the out at second. Brockenbrook's going to reach on a fielder's choice, but there's 2 down in the inning as the top of the order comes right back up for the Eagles. Stepping up to the plate, number 23, the center fielder, Maggie Scott. She is 1 for 1 with a single to lead off the game. And that ball is in the dirt as the runner from first takes off. Brockenbrook swipes that bag with ease as that ball barely got to the plate. Now this runner in scoring position with 2 down for the Eagles. Scott looks to drive that runner in and break this 0-0 tie we got in the top of the second inning. The 1-0 pitch, that's going to be outside, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, and that could be a wall ball. Oh, and that is a great play there. The fly ball into left field is tracked down. Off the bat, it looked like it was going to get to the wall. However, it died up in the thick, humid St. Augustine air that we have here. And that'll do it for the second, top of the second here. Another squandered opportunity with a leadoff runner for the Eagles here as they look to shut down the Hurricanes, as we got a very slow pitcher's duel developing here. No runs scored through 1.5 innings. We'll be back in just a second with some more Flagler Invitational baseball, or softball. Leading off the game leading off the bottom of the second for Georgia Southwestern, we have Isabella Marcotte, the first baseman, number 13. She looks at the 0-0 pitch. That is going to be a strike on the outside corner. Great location there from Kelsey Collins to dot that first pitch strike right on the outside corner. 0-1 pitch here, and that is going to be in the dirt, evening up the count at 1-1. One pitch fouled over the first base line, on the first base side, and out of play. 1-2 count here, as we have just had a very slow start to this game. 4 hits combined through 2. Not a lot of no scoring thus far. Hurricanes look to turn that around this inning right here, as that ball is going off, going right to the backstop, as that ball was way outside. 2-2 count here for the Hurricanes first baseman. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that is high. She did not go. That is going to be a 3-2 count after the appeal to the first base. Well, the field ump who was at the first base location there. Good call by him. She clearly didn't go. 3-2 count. Three-two pitch, and that's going to be high and outside. Another every single inning every single half inning thus far, each team is led off with a runner on base. However, there have been no runs scored out of that. Look for the Hurricanes to try and turn that around as number 32, Haley Pinette, steps into the box. The right-handed hitting left fielder. The 0-0 pitch, and a line drive right to the shortstop. That is going to be a quick out there. One down, as there was a nice play made on that line drive by Sandridge, the shortstop for the Eagles. Caitlin Wood steps into the box, playing third for Georgia Southwestern. The 0-0 pitch, one down, as she pops that one up. That's going to be right to the third baseman. That is two quick outs. Both pitchers doing well, very well with traffic on the bases here. As the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen, steps into the box. Two down here in the bottom of the second. As there's a line drive right to the second baseman. And that is three very, very, very quick outs. After two, we got 0-0 ball game. We'll be back in just a second after the break for the top of the third. Thank you for listening to the Peach Belt Conference Flagler Invitational Tournament here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida.
Right fielder number 22.
And we are back here for the top of the third inning. Right fielder Leah Johnson steps into the box. She lays down a beautiful bunt, and she is going to get to first, safe there. That is a beautifully placed bunt right there. And she was hustling down that line and beat out a very strong throw there from the catcher, Morgan Mullen, for the Hurricanes. Another first inning or leadoff hit for both sides here, as Johnson's now 2 for 2 on the day. Stepping into the box is Rianne Drayton, the second baseman, number 13. She's a senior. Flew out to right field in her first appearance at the plate as she looks at ball one. .1-0 pitch, and there's another attempt at a bunt there. That one dribbles foul. 1-1 count for Drayton. One count here to the second baseman for, oh, she got a hold of that one. That's going to be a fly ball to the left fielder. Easily made a play on it there. Off the bat, it looked like it was hit a lot further than it was. Things seemed to die up there. One down here, runner on first as Drayton flew out. Mahaley Sandridge steps up to the plate, the shortstop, number 18. Oh, pitch to her. That's high, but there's a runner going. That ball is airmailed by the catcher as Johnson looks to get to third, and she does, advancing on a high throwing error from the catcher, Morgan Mullen, and now the Eagles are in a prime opportunity with one out and a runner on third here. Here's the pitch to Sandridge as she flies that one into left field. Is she going to be able to get it? Oh, that is a great play there and a great throw. Sandridge got a fly ball up in the air, but it just wasn't deep enough to score the runner from third after a great throw from the left fielder, number 32, Haley Pinette, for the Hurricanes, preventing a run there. A very strong throw. Karina Ortiz Munoz looks to score here, or looks to knock in this run here for the Eagles. With 2 outs here, she watches the first pitch. Ball a little bit high there from Whitfield. Munoz in her first appearance was hit by a pitch, which loaded up the bases. The Eagles couldn't do anything with that as Munoz watches a second, well, I should call that a strike, right on the strike on the outside corner there. Two down here in the top of the second as Munoz watches a ball high out of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Top of the second, runner on third here for the Eagles' third baseman. Strike there. Munoz swung right through that one. 2-2. Twos all across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Munoz showing bunt here. Doubt that she's actually going to lay one down. She pulls it back, looks at the pitch, and swings and misses for the first strikeout of the game for Trinity Whitfield as that retires the top of the second inning. Still a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back in just a second with the bottom half of the third. And we are back. Leading off for the Hurricanes, the center fielder, number 4, Allison Murdoch. As she watches a first pitch ball low and inside there. This is first at bat of the game for Murdoch. So far, each team, the first batter of the inning, has reached base. Let's see if that trend continues here with the 0-1 pitch. That is some high and inside cheese right there from Kelsey Collins. Gets Murdoch to swing underneath that 1-1 count here. Bunt attempt there for Murdoch. Fouled off and behind the catcher, right to the backstop. 1-2 count here for the Hurricanes leadoff woman. One-two pitch here. That's going to be high, ball 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. That is going to be a little bit of a fly ball right to the shortstop as she makes the play right behind second base. Nice play there from Sandridge for the Eagles to put away that first batter of the inning for the Hurricanes. Top of the order comes back around for the Hurricanes as J.C. Jones looks to go 2 for 2 today after she reached in the first at-bat, in her first at-bat with a single. That's going to be a ball just barely low and outside. Looked like some paint right there. However, call was not made. That is ball 1. 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Bunt attempt there from Johns, and she is going to reach 2 for 2 on the day with a beautifully placed bunt single right back to the pitcher. No play was to be made. She was pretty much at first when the ball was fielded.
Baseman number 22, Kimmy Singer.
Kimmy Singer, the second baseman, steps up to the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice in her previous at-bat here, playing a solid second base thus far for the Hurricanes, as there's 1 down in the bottom of the third. She slaps one foul down the third base line and out of play. The 0-1 pitch offered at, oh, they say that she pulled it back. Gonna be a 1-1 count here with 1 down. Runner on first here for the Hurricanes as the 2-hole hitter for Georgia Southwestern looks to reach base for the first time this game. Plays down a bunt, beautifully placed bunt right back to the pitcher, does her job and moves that runner into scoring position there. 2 down. Nice play there from Kelsey Collins, though, to field to her position and fire over that ball to first base to record the second out of the inning. The shortstop, Zoe Willis, steps up to the plate. In the game prior to this, Zoe hit an absolute tank of a home run. She is 0 for 1 this game, however, after she popped out to the first baseman. She washes a high ball for ball 1. There are 2 down in the top of the third. 1-0 pitch on the way, fouled off of the hands and right back to the backstop. 1-1 count here for the Hurricanes shortstop. The runner in scoring position for the power hitting shortstop for the Hurricanes. She had 2 down in the inning and a 1-2 count as she fouled that one right down into the dirt. The 1-2 pitch. High and outside for ball 2. We got 2s all across the board here in the bottom of the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Zoe Willis, the shortstop for the Hurricanes, at the dish with a runner on second. Collins comes set. The 2-2 pitch on the way outside, and that's going to advance a runner on a passed ball. 3-2 count. Count is full now. Zoe Willis, the power hitting shortstop for the Hurricanes, has a runner on third now. Counts full, and the pitch that is popped foul out of play right over the press box and into the woods. The payoff pitch from Collins here is in the dirt. That is going to be a walk drawn by Zoe Willis as she reaches base here for the first time this game.
Now batting, the designated player.
Stepping up to the plate, the DH, number 31, Chloe Sneed. In her first at bat, she hit a little dribbler right back to the pitcher, who was thrown out at first. Runners on first and third here for the Hurricanes with 2 down in the bottom of the third. It appears that the Eagles head coach, Kelsey Dunn, is heading to the mound right here to have a little conference with her team. Still no runs, 6 hits between the two teams, 1 error made by the Hurricanes. And there have been runners on base every single inning. However, neither team has been able to capitalize. Got a great spot here for the Hurricanes with a runner on third. Let's see if they can make something out of it as both teams look to get back into action. Meeting Dunn on the mound, and Sneed is stepping back into the batter's box momentarily. Oh, pitch here with 2 down to Sneed. That's going to be a high ball for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way here. And that is a foul ball, a little check swing foul there from Sneed. Gets the count back to even at 1-1 here. The 1-1 pitch is low and outside in the dirt. That's going to be ball 2 here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners on first and third. as the Hurricanes look to get on the board. Two-one pitch on the way. That's a beautiful pitch there from Collins there. She blew a fastball right by Sneed, who swung right over the top of that one. Two's on the board yet again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Runners on first and third here. Or in the bottom of the third, my mistake. As Collins with the payoff pitch here. That ball's fouled right back to the backstop. Hurricanes doing a great job of just getting deep into at-bats thus far, especially this inning. A lot of pitches thrown by Collins thus far. Payoff pitch here. That ball is fouled off of Sneed's foot there. As we look to reset things, get back to this 2-2 count here. Here's the pitch, and that is strike 3. Collins gets out of the jam there with a beautiful high fastball there. Sneed swung right through that one, and that's all we got for the third inning. Still, we got 0-0 ball game. Looking for some scoring starting the fourth off. Embry Riddle is up to bat. They got their 6, 7, 8 hitters set to step into the box. We'll be back in just a second with some more Flagler Invitational softball action. Top of the fourth coming at you. We still got a 0-0 ball game here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida, as we look to finish the first day of the Flagler Invitational Tournament. First baseman, 0-0, Gigi Aricchio steps into the box. She grounded out to the second baseman in her first at bat as she watches a ball low and outside. The 1-0 pitch there is going to be high for ball 2. Whitfield, prior to this game, pitched the last 3 innings of the game. They played just before this against Florida Southwestern. That is going to be a strike as she drops that one in at the top part of the zone, high and inside there to Gigi Aricchio. Two-one pitch here from the Hurricanes, and that is a fly ball deep into right field. That's going to be caught easily for the first out of the inning. Nice play from leadoff batter for the Hurricanes, J.C. Johns. Number 15, the designated hitter, Lauren Latoria, steps into the box. She reached on a single in her first at bat.
Now batting the designated player, number 15, Lauren Latoria.
That is a hard hit ground ball over to Singer at second. And a nice play. She stayed with that one. Didn't field it cleanly, but stayed with it and made the play. 2 down in the top of the 4th inning as Latoria is retired on that 4-3 ground ball. Isabel Braun steps up to the dish, the catcher, number 99. She's a freshman and flew out to center field in her first at bat. As that ball bounces to the plate for ball 1. Whitfield with the pitch to the left-handed batter there. That one's high and outside. It looked like it missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Two-0 pitch here, fouled behind the press box and out of play. 2-1 count here. Two-one pitch on the way. That one bounces in. 3-1 count for the Eagles left. The Eagles catcher. My mistake there. Sorry, guys. It's been a lot of softball today. We've got even more softball coming at you tomorrow and Sunday as well. You'll be hearing a combination of me, Jordan Fauci, as there is a 5-pitch walk that being a combination of me and Mike, our other broadcaster, as we have 5 games coming at you tomorrow from 10 a.m. and right up until the last game starts right around 8 p.m. Got a full day of softball coming at you as the left fielder, number 9, Brockenbrough, steps up to the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. As she fouls the first one off to the third base side. She got a runner on first here. 2 down, 1 strike as Whitfield sets and delivers. Bunt attempt, that one's going to be foul. Doesn't get past the plate there. A lot of bunt attempts here from both sides here. A lot of bunt attempts from both sides as offense is trying to be generated by any means necessary. We still got a 0-0 ball game with 2 strikes in the top of the 4th. As that ball's going to get through, there's a single that's going to advance the runner to second. Got runners at second and first now as the top of the order comes back up for the Eagles.
Number 23, Maggie Scott.
Center fielder Maggie Scott steps up to the plate, the left-handed hitter. She reached on a single in the first inning, just 1 for 2 thus far on the day, and looks to add another hit to the tally as she watches a first pitch ball in the dirt.
Nice eye, Maggie. Nice eye, baby.
Scott pops that one up to the third base side, and that will do it as Wood makes the catch in foul territory. Top of the first. That's the end of the top of the first there. 2 runners left stranded for the Eagles as we still have no scoring as we're getting into the bottom of the 4th inning. Be back in just a second with some more Flagler Invitational softball. This is student broadcaster Jordan Fauci here live in St. Augustine. Thank you for tuning in. Got some more Flagler Invitational softball coming back at you. Bottom of the 4th inning as the first baseman for the Hurricanes watches ball 1 there. Isabella Marcote. Only 2 hits here for the Hurricanes. They've made 1 error. On the other side, the Eagles have 5 hits. Ball is high and outside there. 2-0 count to start off this at bat to Marcotti and the bottom of the 4th. The 2-0 pitch going to end up being a 3-0 count now after that one bounces into the plate. Nice stop by the catcher, even though it doesn't really matter if it gets by her. There's no one on right now, but I digress. 3-0 count here to the Hurricanes' first baseman. Oh, is that one plunks her right in the leg. And she reaches, would have reached anyway had she gotten out of the way, but she wore that one right on the leg. Hopefully that's a little bit of a morale boost for the Hurricanes, and we can get some scoring in this game. Runner on first here to lead off the bottom of the first, or the bottom of the 4th. Left fielder Haley Pinette steps to the dish. Sacrifice bunt attempt here. Advances the runner, but a nice play from the 3rd baseman, Ortiz. Gets the out at first. Got 1 down here, but a runner in scoring position for Caitlin Wood, the 3rd baseman for
Now batting the 3rd baseman,
Georgia Southwestern. She flew out to 3rd base in her first at-bat, but she has a runner in scoring position and a chance at redemption here in the bottom of the 4th here. First pitch, and that's going to get right back up the middle. I wonder if they send her. No, they're stopping her at 3rd as Wood reaches on a single here, advances the runner to 3rd. We got runners at the corner for the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. Mullen is 0 for 1 on the day thus far. but is in a has a golden opportunity here to put her team up with a runner on third along with a runner on first. Got one down here with runners on the corner for the Hurricanes. As that is some high cheddar there from Kelsey Collins as she blows that ball right past Morgan Mullen, the catcher for the Hurricanes. The 0-1 pitch, bunt attempt there from the catcher. Little safety squeeze action there. That was fouled off, out of play, however. 0-2 count, 1 out here. Really can't afford a strikeout. Got to at least do some positive. Got to get some positive outcome out of this at bat. Really, any sort of contact is better than a strikeout here. 0-2 count here to Mullen as she pops that one out of play and into the woods. We are running out of softballs fast here at the Flagler College softball field, as that is yet another ball sent into the woods. It's mosquito season. We had a beautiful day in St. Augustine, right around 80 degrees today. It's cooled off a little as there is a ball pitched to Mullen. 1-2 count here with 1 out. But as the sun has gone down and it's cooled down just a slight bit into the high 60s, the Skeeters are out and they're biting. 1-2 count here, 1 down. Runners on first and third as that ball is fouled back to the backstop. Nice defensive swing there, as that was a great breaking ball from Collins. However, even better swing put on it to foul that one off and look for a more advantageous pitch. One-two pitch here, fouled back to the backstop again. This is looking to be a QAB here. The Hurricanes just keep on driving Kelsey Collins' pitch count up, as this is getting to be quite a long at bat. 1-2 pitch coming at you in just a second. Collins gets set, looks to deliver here, and that ball is high and outside. 2-2 count. Kelsey Collins looks to get out of a bit of a jam here with runners on the corners with 1 down, as that ball is ripped foul down the third base line. 2-2 still here in St. Augustine, Florida. The 2-2 pitch on the way. That's another foul ball. This has been a fantastic at-bat from the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. payoff pitch on the way here. As there's a swing and a miss, a huge strikeout. And almost catastrophe after that huge strikeout. The freshman catcher, Isabella Braun, thought that there were 3 outs there and just kind of rolled it back up to the pitcher's mound. That was a very, could have been a very costly mistake there with a runner on third. However, no harm, no foul. There are 2 down in the inning as it appears we're going to have a pinch hitter in the game.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Hurricanes, number 25, Ashlyn Rogers.
Ashlyn Rogers comes in to pinch hit for Allison Murdoch. Number 30, or number 25, the right-handed power hitter, coming in a huge spot here for the Hurricanes in the bottom of the 4th with 2 down and runners on first and third. First pitch high, and she's going to the plate, and there is going to be the first run of the game as that was very funny. Ball went straight to the backstop, and as you can see, when attempting to make the play, Marcotti didn't slide coming into home there, and the toss to the plate actually just bounced directly off. But then we got some scoring in this ball game as the runner advances to second. 1-0 game here. Hurricanes take the lead on that stolen base. There's a foul ball up and out of play and into the parking lot. We are running out of softballs quickly here in St. Augustine. Pausing for just a second as we source some more softballs here for this game. Looks like we can get back to action. 1-1 count here as there's a... Oh, that seems like she squared that one up, but that ball went nowhere, and a nice charging play from the shortstop. Mahaley Sandridge retires the side.
1-0. Number 22, Leah Johnson.
Top of the fifth coming at you. Hurricanes take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the fourth. Leah Johnson, the right fielder, leads it off for the Eagles here. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles thus far, and there she got another one. 3 for 3 on the day as she takes that first pitch and sends it right back up the middle.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13,
Rianne Drayton, number 13, the second baseman here for the Eagles, comes to the plate with no outs and a runner on first as the Eagles look to tie this game right back up and look to capitalize on yet another leadoff hit. And shows bunt and fouls that one back behind the backstop. Oh, 1 pitch high and outside there. Evens the count here at 1-1. No outs and a runner on first here for Drayton and the Eagles. Whitfield with the pitch, and the runner takes off. And that is a successfully stolen base there for Leah Johnson, her second of the day. Her second swiped bag of the day here. Don't think that's going to go down as a throwing error from the catcher. The throw was off, but Leah was already into second at that point. 1-2 count here, as there's going to be a little bit of a conference between the Hurricanes head coach and our wonderful home plate umpire. Back to action here in St. Augustine as we get ready for the 1-2 pitch. And shows bunt, pulls it back, and belts a ball high into center field. That's going to be caught easily by the Hurricanes center fielder, Allison Murdoch, as we got one down in the top of the 5th inning. Mahaley Sandridge heads to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day thus far. First pitch taken by Sandridge, high and outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike on the outside corner there from Whitfield. Great location on that pitch. If she could stay on the outside corner the rest of this outing, it's going to be very difficult for the Eagles to come back here. They got a golden opportunity with the runner in scoring position as the 1-1 pitch is on the way, and that's going to be another fly ball. This one may get down, though, as it fell. Did she trap that, or did she make the catch? Definitely. The call on the field, did they make the call on the field? Okay. All right, so that was a fantastic diving catch by the center fielder, Ashley Murdoch.
Now batting the third baseman, number 24.
Leah Johnson tags up on the play, but that was absolutely a beautiful diving catch in center. It almost looked as though she trapped it, but however, she didn't, as Ortiz swings and misses at the first pitch. Got a 1-1 count here as that ball misses high. 2 down and a golden opportunity here for the Eagles to tie this ball game up with a runner on third. Ortiz is showing bunt prior to the pitch. However, she's pulled back on every single attempt as she does again. That's another pitch missing high there. 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch on the way as that one's going to bounce into the plate. 3-1 count here for the Eagles' third baseman. Three-one pitch on the way here as that ball is hit right to the second baseman, and there's an error on the play, and that's going to score a run. That's a costly error there from second baseman Kimmy Singer, as that is a run that should have been the end of the inning on that little on that ground ball to her. She bluffs that one up, and now we got a tie ball game here again at Flagler Field in St. Augustine. Tie ball game here as Gigi Aricchio watches a first pitch strike on the low and outside corner.
I don't know if she'll come to you. She's so nervous.
Oh, 1 pitch on the way as that breaking ball bounces before it reaches the plate. Got a 1-1 count here with 2 down in the top of the fifth.
I'll see him next weekend. My cousin's getting married, so I'll see him at the wedding. No, it's my girl cut, whatever you want to call it.
At the ditch, Gigi looks and swings at that high fastball there from Whitfield.
I wish, but no, she's stuck here.
1-2 count, 2 down, top of the 5th inning. Got a tie ball game after that Kimmy Singer error. Runner on first. Payoff pitch and a screamer of a foul ball right at her own dugout down the first baseline. Gonna reset everything back to a 1-2 count. Looked like there was a hit and run in effect there as Ortiz Munoz on first got a good jump there. Would have taken the bag, but that would have been a strike had it not been a foul there. Aricchio fouls that one off of her foot. Back to a 1-2 count here. 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. Payoff pitch on the way here as there's a ground ball hit to the shortstop, Willis, as she makes a great play and retires the inning for the Hurricanes. Got a tie ball game going into the bottom of the 5th inning as the Eagles score on a Kimmy Singer error. We got a tie ball game. We'll be back in just a second. bottom of the fifth, and we got the top of the lineup up here for the Hurricanes. We got a tie ball game here. Game scored 1-1 as J.C. Johns heads to the plate. The right fielder is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. He looks to make it a 3-hit outing here as she leads off the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is going to be low and outside, called a ball. One-0 pitch on the way here, as that's going to be outside as well. Ball 2. Collins looks in and gets the sign from her dugout. Steps up. And the 2-0 pitch is on the way, and a swing and a miss from Johns there. 2-1 count to the right fielder for the Hurricanes. The 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's going to be in the dirt. 3-1 count coming at you here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. Three-one pitch on the way, as that's called strike 2, filling up the count. 3-2 to the Hurricanes leadoff batter here. Payoff pitch on the way, and that is a dribbler back to the pitcher, Collins. 1-3 put out there as we got the first out of the bottom of the fifth inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 22, Kimmy Singer.
Kimmy Singer steps up to the dish. She reached on a fielder's choice and had a sac bunt in her last 2 plate appearances. Had that costly error in the previous half inning, allowing the Eagles to tie this game back up. Oh, pitch on the way, and she slaps that one directly to the center fielder. Got a good piece of wood on it, but that's the downside of being a slapper there. Really can't generate nearly as much power as you would taking a traditional hack at it, and that great piece of contact doesn't have the legs to get over the center fielder's head there. So we got 2 down, quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Shortstop Zoe Willis steps up to the dish here. She takes a big hack at a first pitch breaking ball. 0-1 count here to the Hurricanes shortstop. One count we got as that misses high. One pitch on the way here as that is low and outside. 2-1 count as Collins, after that first pitch strike, is seeming to lose a bit of her control on the ball. Two-one pitch on the way as that is low, just barely low and out of the zone there, pushing the count to 2-3-1. Hurricanes dugout is letting Collins know that she's just thrown 3 straight balls. And that is a strike there as Collins comes back with a beautiful paint job on the high and outside corner, just nabbing the edge of the zone there. 3-2 count with 2 down. Payoff pitch on the way here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that is a line drive, going to get down and be a single here for Zoe Willis as the Hurricanes look to get a 2-out rally started. That's a great way to start. A beautiful piece of opposite field hitting there from Willis as she saw that pitch on the outside part of the plate and just made nice contact, went with the pitch and drove it over the second baseman's head.
What's a designated player?
Designated player, explain it to me.
Stepping up to the plate, the designated hitter, number 31, Chloe Sneed, as she watches ball 1.
Like they're attached to a player.
Okay.
I'll tell you something. I want to
1-0 pitch on the way, as that is going to be a called strike on that outside corner. Counts back to even 1-1 here. Collins gets set and delivers the 1-1 here. As that inside, but it catches the inside part of the plate.
She's like she's on child. She's the youngest.
1-2 count here with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hurricanes got a runner on first. One-two pitch on the way, and that is barely outside. Gets the count back to 2. We got 2s all across the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first here for the designated hitter, number 31, Chloe Sneed. Seen her previous 2 at-bats, grounded out to the pitcher and struck out as she gets the payoff pitch. And that ball just misses high, as a great check swing there from Sneed to hold back on that. Runner's going to be in motion here as we have a full count with 2 outs here. Payoff pitch on the way from Kelsey Collins, as that ball is crushed foul down the third base side. That ball is not being found. Payoff pitch yet again here from Collins, as that ball is dribbled up to the shortstop. Should be the end of the inning. A nice running play there from the shortstop. Mahaley Sandridge ends the inning. End of the 5th inning. Game's tied 1-1 here. Top of the 6th coming at you in just a second. Be back in just a moment. And we are back for the top of the 6th inning for the Eagles. Lauren Latoria, the designated hitter, number 15, gets us started here. She's 1 for 2 on the day with a single. In her last at bat, she grounded out to the second baseman.
That's his team. I keep telling him you need to give them up.
You never know now. They had the first game.
0-0 pitch on the way from Whitfield. She drops in a strike. Whitfield, this will be her 8th inning of work as she pitched the last 3 innings of the Hurricanes' previous game against the Florida Southwestern Mocs, and she drops one in the dirt there. 1-1 count. She pitched well in that game, allowing 2 runs, one of which was earned. The Mocs bats were just hot and the Hurricanes bats were not. But we got an absolute pitcher's duel coming on in this second game, in the last game of the night here in beautiful St. Augustine, as Whitfield drops in a strike. We got a 1-2 count here to Lauren Latoria, the sophomore designated hitter. One-two pitch on the way as that ball is hit right to the second baseman, and that 4-3 put out there on to first, and there is the first out of our inning. Isabella Braun, the catcher, number 99, steps up to the plate. She hit it. She's reached once on a walk and hit a fly ball to center field as she fouls that one directly back to the backstop. 0-1 count to her now. One down in the top of the 6th inning. As that ball is hit softly back to the pitcher. Going to be a close play at first, and a great play there from Caitlin Wood, the third baseman, as she barely gets the ball over in time to throw out Braun at first. Left fielder Savannah Brockenbrough steps up to the plate. She is 1 for 2 on the day with a fielder's reaching on a fielder's choice, but also hitting a single in her previous at-bat. Two down as she offers bunt at that first pitch there. Pulled it back in time, however, because we got a 1-0 count.
The Patriots for one day, so he can officially retire from them. You know, that's what everybody's saying. Should he do that?
A little bit of a fake out there as she dropped down the bunt late, pulled it back, swung at the pitch, and drove it directly into the ground and foul. Got a 1-1 count here with 2 down in the top of the 6th here for the Eagles. As that ball is hit directly to Caitlin Wood and thrown out, Brockenbrough is thrown out easily at first as she tripped and face planted coming directly out of the box. Her entire dugout is getting a good laugh at that. I'm surprised I didn't start laughing there because she face planted as soon as she got out of the box. That does it for the top of the 6th. 1-2-3 inning there for the Eagles. Be back in just a second with when the Hurricanes get their at bats. Got a 1-1 ball game here in St. Augustine. Couple of changes here to start off the bottom of the 6th inning. Coming into pitch here for the Eagles is number 1, Mallory Kinahan, a freshman. And taking over behind the dish is going to be Ashley McVeigh, number 5, a freshman as well. Leading off the game, or leading off the bottom of the 6th here, is Isabel Marcotte. She heads to the plate. She is technically doesn't have an at bat yet. She's drawn a walk and also was hit by a pitch in her second at bat. And she took a ball there and took strike 1. So it's 1-1 count here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We got a 1-1 ball game as well. Pitch from Kinahan on the way. Another strike here. She's pounding the strike zone thus far. 1-2 count. Payoff pitch on the way here from Kinahan. That's going to be outside, evening the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch on the way, strike 3. Nice elevated fastball there from Kinahan. Gets Isabel Marcotte to go down swinging.
Now batting the left fielder, number 32, Haley Panett.
Haley Panett steps to the dish here for the Hurricanes. The left fielder is 0 for 2 on the day. She did have that sac bunt that put a runner in scoring position in her last at bat. As she watches ball 1 there, low and away. Starting to cool down. We're getting a bit of a wind coming in from center field as it gets a bit later here in beautiful St. Augustine as Pinette swings through that elevated fastball. Kinahan has came in and thrown strikes. That's exactly what you want out of a relief pitcher, especially in a close game such as this one. Can't be allowing free bases. Here's the pitch, 1-1. That's coming back into the stands. No one in the stands decided to make a play there as that hits off the bleachers. 1-2 count coming to Pinette momentarily. One-two pitch. That one's going to end up outside. Even the count here at 2-2. Got one down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Getting late here, and we have a tie ball game as that misses high. Full count here for the Hurricanes left fielder. And there's a fly ball hit into the gap. This could be trouble. Nice play there from the Embry Riddle right fielder, Leah Johnson, as she tracked that ball down in right field and made a play. There's going to be 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. The third baseman, Caitlin Wood, is headed to the dish. Wood's 1 for 2 on the day, with a fly or pop out to her counterpart at third base, and in her last at bat she hit a single. As she fights that one off her hands and sends it flying towards the Embry Riddle dugout. 0-1 pitch here, and that's another called strike. That is absolute paint on the corner there from Mallory Kinahan. Beautifully placed pitch right on the low and outside corner. Really can't do much with that pitch, as that's a pop up on the first base side. Is she gonna have enough room? And Gigi Oricchio makes the play to retire the side. After 6, we got a tie ball game at 1. Looks like we may be getting some extra innings possibly here if neither team decides to score a run in this last 7th inning. There's a chance we may get it. Nope. Trinity Whitfield is sending it right back onto the mound. She just continues to pitch and pitch. This is 9 innings of work that she is working through. She can make it an even 10 if she can get through this final 7th inning in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. I'll be back in just a second with the start of the 7th. Leading off the top of the 7th here, we got a tie ball game, and the center fielder, number 23, leadoff batter for the Eagles, Maggie Scott, is headed to the dish. She is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. As she looks to lay down a bunt there, sends that one foul back to the backstop. 0-1 count to her now.
Let's go, Maggie.
Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Whitfield as Scott hits that one foul and out of play. 0-2 count here to start off the 7th. We got a tie ball game here. Scott showing bunt pre-pitch. We'll see what happens here. Can't imagine she's going to try and lay something down with an 0-2 count. That ball is going to end up high there by Scott. 1-2 count. Got a reload here of a few more softballs. We've had quite a few go out of play here. Looks like Whitfield wants to exchange some balls there. That one might be a little damaged. Scott steps back into the box. Whitfield looks to get her sign. We got the 1-2 pitch coming at you. High and outside, barely missing the zone there. 2-2 count here with no outs in the top of the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch hammered back to the pitcher. It's going to be the first out. Nice play by Whitfield as Scott is retired on a 1-3 putout.
Batting the right fielder, number 22, Leah Johnson.
Leah Johnson headed back to the dish. She's 3 for 3 on the day. She has added in a pair of steals as well. Looking to extend it to a nice 4 for 4. The Wendy's special. She can reach base here with a hit. She shows bunt, pulls it back, 1-0 count. One-0 pitch to the Eagles right fielder is going to be low. 2-0 count here in St. Augustine. We're getting down to winning time, as Reggie Miller likes to call it. It's clutch time. Tie ball game, last inning of the game. Something has to break here. Had a long day of softball. Nothing would be better than to see a nice, exciting finish here in beautiful St. Augustine as Johnson watches a third straight ball. She gets on the base again. You got to expect she's going to be in motion at some point. She has absolute burners on the base path and has shown that today with 2 steals. Whitfield has thrown, this is her 9th straight inning of work, 9 1/3 innings of work. She came in relief in the Georgia Southwestern game that was prior to this. 9 straight innings of work. She's looking to close it out here. Johnson with the 3-0 pitch. That's going to get in there for a strike. Looked like there was a take all the way there for Johnson. 3-1 count with 1 down here in the bottom, or the top of the 7th inning. Three-one pitch on the way, and that's going to be a walk there as that misses high and outside. Johnson reaches base for the 4th time today. And Rianne Drayton heads to the dish.
Rianne Drayton.
Drayton 0 for 3 on the day. 3 flyouts, putting the ball pretty much everywhere on the field. She's flown out to right, left, and center field. Looking to do some damage here in clutch time. The left-handed hitting second baseman looks at the first pitch as Johnson steals yet another bag. First pitch breaking ball. Johnson got a great jump, and because it's breaking ball, she just legged that one out. Runner in scoring position now for the Eagles as we are in clutch time in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. The 0-1 pitch, and that ball is crushed back to the wall, and oh, there's an error. There was a catch to be made there, but we're gonna have a play at the plate as the Eagles take a lead on a. Have to put that one down in the books as an error. Rianne Drayton put that one pretty much to the wall. However, there was a play to be made by Haley Pignette. Play's not made, bounces off of her glove, and a run score. The run scores all the way from second there for the Eagles. Stepping up to the dish now is Mahaley Sandridge. She's 0 for 3 on the day as well. And she puts that one into the gap. That is going to fall down, and there's going to be a close play at third. However, the throw was not accurate enough to get the runner coming from second to third. The ball off the bat looked like it was in the gap. Not a great read there from Drayton at second, but no harm, no foul as she slides into third. And that's going to be another back-to-back doubles here for the Eagles as they're piling it on. We're going to get a pinch hitter for Karina Ortiz Munoz. Number 3, Delaney Morgan, a freshman, a right-handed hitter, is stepping to the plate here in a huge spot where the Eagles, with really anything hit, can score. Single scores at least one here. We got one down. Eagles have taken the lead with runners in second and third. First pitch of the at-bat, that's going to be a strike on the outer half of the plate. Getting some late inning fireworks here in St. Augustine. Great way to cap off a great day of softball. Whitfield with the pitch. That's going to be another strike right on that outside corner. It seems like she's locked in after those back-to-back doubles. (0-2) pitch. That ball is fouled directly at the backstop, almost bouncing back into the field of play. 0-2 count here for the freshman. (0-2) pitch on the way from Whitfield. Runners on second and third as that ball is squibbed off the end of the bat over to the first baseman. That's going to be 2 down here as the pinch hitter doesn't come through. Runners remain at second and third as double zeros. Gigi Arricchio heads to the plate. She's 0 for 3 on the day, but can come up in a huge way for the Eagles here if she can get on base and drive in the 2 runners they have in scoring position right now. On the Hurricane side, they look to limit the damage of this inning as a beautiful breaking ball is dropped in for the first strike from Trinity Whitfield. Two down here in the top of the 7th. We got a 2-1 ball game here and an ability for the Eagles to make it put this game even further out of reach if Gigi can come through in the clutch here. One pitch on the way. That's going to be low and outside, getting the count 2-2-1. One pitch on the way from Whitfield. As that's a swing and a miss, evens the count up. We got 2s all across the board in the top of the 7th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-1 ball game. Runners at second and third here for the Eagles. Gigi Arricchio in a huge spot as she's showing bunt, pulls it back and hits a ball deep and foul out of play on the first base side.
We'll go get it.
Payoff pitch on the way here from Whitfield. As that one's high and it hit off, that's going to be a foul ball. Gigi didn't drop her bat there, went over her head but hit the bat. You're seeing everything today. A little bit of a conference from Whitfield and Zoe Willis. A bit of a break there for the Hurricanes, as that would have been made that a 3-2 count. Instead, it remains at 2-2 on a stroke of luck, as that would-be ball hit the back of Gigi's bat. Payoff pitch on the way, as that ball is fouled directly back to the backstop. This is one heck of a at-bat in the crunch time. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here. Pitch is on the way. That one's going to be high. Ball 3. We got a full count here with 2 down. Runners on second and third in St. Augustine. Two pitch on the way, and that ball's belted opposite field. That could get out. Oh, that hits off the wall. That is a huge, that's going to score multiple runs as Gigi's on her way to third. It's going to be a 4-1 ball game as JC Johns misplayed that ball and tripped up at the wall. That was a warning track blast there from Gigi Riccio, making this a 4-1 ball game. Two costly errors, 3 costly errors from the Hurricanes, as the designated hitter Lauren Latour steps to the dish. She is 1 for 3 on the day and can add on to this late 3-run lead, 3-run rally really in the 7th inning to put this game, make it a very difficult comeback here for the Hurricanes. 2 very costly outfield errors from the Hurricanes on both sides. Both corner outfielders not making plays at the wall. As that ball is ripped to Caitlin Wood, and that's going to retire the side. The damage is already done, as Embry Riddle is going to take a 3-run lead into the bottom of the 7th. Going to need some serious action with the bats from the Hurricanes to come back in this one. We'll be back in just a second with the conclusion of our Friday, the beginning of our weekend-long tournament in St. Augustine, Florida. And we are back. Bottom of the 7th, last ups for the Hurricanes. They let up 3 runs in the top of the 7th and now need a serious comeback. At the dish for them is the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. She is 0 for 2 on the day. Allison Murdoch set to hit after her, and then the top of the order comes back around when J.C. Johns steps up to the plate. On the hill, Mallory Kinaham in her second inning of relief. She drops in a first pitch strike there to start off this bottom of the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. That's going to be high and to the backstop. Counts even at 1-1. One pitch on the way here, as that's going to be just low. 2-1 count here to the Hurricanes catcher. Two-1 pitch on the way, and that ball is hit high and deep to the wall, but a great play there from the Eagles left fielder, Brockenbrough, number 9 Brockenbrough, with a great catch right on the warning track there to retire the first batter of the 7th, of the bottom of the 7th here. 2 outs left for the Hurricanes to get 3 runs and come back in this game. Ball 1. Allison Murdoch at the plate here. She watched that first pitch ball. The ball is fouled off, up and over the first base side dugout. 1-1 count here in St. Augustine. Hurricanes looking to come back from those 3 runs they gave up in the last half of the 7th. There's the pitch, and that is going to be fouled directly back to the backstop. 1-2 count with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Murdoch looks to get a rally started here for the Hurricanes, but time is running out. One, 2 pitch on the way. That's just out of the reach of a diving Embry Riddle, third baseman Karina Ortiz Munoz. Almost a beautiful play there, but that got foul. 1-2 count, back at it here. 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Kinaham sets and looks to deal here to Murdoch. Murdoch, did she check her swing? Yes, she did. That is a huge strikeout there. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. J.C. Johns needs to get something going here, or this game is over. Johns is 1 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. As she looks to lay down a bunt, pulls it back. 1-0 count here in St. Augustine. We'll be back at you again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when Flagler College faces off at both 10 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. as there's a ball high and outside. Going to be a full day of softball. However, we got games pretty much from 10 until 10, probably 10 p.m. at night, as that last game set to have first pitch right around 8:30 p.m. 3-0 count here to Johns, looking to get on base for the third time today and start a rally of some sorts for the Hurricanes, who desperately need one as they are down 3. Almost a great frame job from the Eagles catcher there, but that ball ends up inside. 4-pitch walk for J.C. Johns. Second baseman Kimmy Singer heads to the dish here. She is 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice and had a sac bunt in her second at-bat. Flew out to center field in her previous at-bat. As she gets the first pitch strike right down Broadway there.
It's okay. I'm
0-1 pitch on the way here, as that's in the dirt. 1-1 count. Almost a little surprised to not see Johns go. She didn't read that one great out of the hand, but I would have expected to see her at least try and make a move to second. Johnson looks for the 1-1 pitch, and she fouls that one off, up and out of play and into the palm bushes right by the third base dugout. 1-2 count here. Hurricanes down to their last strike in this late game of softball. One-two pitch fouled off and out of play down the first baseline. Almost a swinging bunt there by Johnson, who checked her swing but fought that one off. 2 down, 1-2 count coming to the right fielder for the Hurricanes. We're almost out of here, unless the Hurricanes can have a miraculous comeback here with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. That ball is low and in the dirt. 2-2. Got 2s all across the board here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 4-1 ball game. Eagles have the lead and look to close this game out. That ball is fought off and into the dugout. We're going to run this one back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 4-1 ball game. Hurricanes down to their last strike as Kinaham looks for her payoff pitch and to end this game. They're gonna run through the signs here again. Kinaham gets set. Payoff pitch on the way, as that's another foul ball. Great fight here from Leah Johnson. Or Kimmy Singer, my mistake. Payoff pitch on the way here, as that's going to be in the dirt. Play at second as Johns steals second there on that pitch in the dirt. Runner in scoring position here for the Hurricanes, as they need to get runs on the board in a hurry here, down to their last strike, their last out of the bottom of the 7th. Payoff pitch to Singer. That's going to be a walk, and that's going to be John's going to head over to third there. Pitch was in the dirt. Got a good jump there. Runners on first and second, or runners at the corners here with 2 down. Zoe Willis in the previous game of this doubleheader hit a absolute bomb. Probably the best person to have the bat here for the Hurricanes in this specific spot. 4-1 ball game, as the first pitch of the at-bat is way outside here. It's going to be time called by the Eagles head coach. Kinaham has gotten a little bit wild. Maybe the nerves of this game are getting to her a bit. She is a freshman left-handed pitcher. This is a huge spot for her. First real games of the season here, early in the season. First. We're getting back to action here in St. Augustine. 1-0 count to Zoe Willis there. Runners at the corners. This game could be broken open at any second. Eagles have a 4-1 lead, but the tying run is at the plate here for the Hurricanes with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That ball is going to be low. That at-bat previously by Kimmy Singer was fantastic, fighting off pitch after pitch until she inevitably draws that walk. .20 pitch. That's going to be in the dirt as they're just going to allow Singer to get 2 second. Really can't make a throw there. That ball's been in the dirt. That's a 3-0 count. Honestly, you have to think about, this is the last person in the world you want to throw a meatball to, considering the power that she's displayed already today. 3-0 pitch on the way. That's going to miss high. Bases are going to be juiced. The winning run is at the plate here for the Hurricanes as the designated hitter, number 31, Chloe Sneed, steps up to the dish. She is 0 for 3 on the day, but can turn all of that around with this huge at-bat here. Kinaham set and ready to deliver. That's low. That ball's called low. 1-0 count here to the DH for the Hurricanes. She can be the hero here in just a second as that ball is called a strike on the high and outside corner. 1-1 count to Sneed here. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. A 4-1 ball game. But all that could change as there's a ball high. 2-1 count. 2 down. Kinaham gets set. The pitch, and that's going to be a little flare into foul ground. That ball is going to hit and go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2s all across the board here in the bottom of the 7th. The bases are juiced. This game went from being pretty much in the bag to now this is anyone's ball game here if Sneed can come through in the clutch here. Hurricane down to their last strike as Kinaham gets ready to delay over the payoff pitch. And that ball's fouled directly back to the backstop. We're going to reset everything. Pins and needles here. You could hear can Sneed come through in the clutch here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kinaham set, ready to deliver. That ball is going to miss outside. A walk doesn't kill. You'd rather a walk here than a ball put into play as that ball is fouled off of Snead's foot. 3-2 count. This is what every little kid dreams about. You have a 3-2 count here. Bases loaded, down 3. Home run wins the game. You go off the hero as Kinningham gets set and delivers the payoff pitch. Strike 3, huge strikeout, and that will do it here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. Embry Riddle closes that game out with 3 huge runs in the top of the 7th. 2 costly errors by the right and left fielders for the Eagles, or for the Hurricanes. We'll be back tomorrow morning early at 10 a.m. when the second day of the tournament continues. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is student broadcaster Jordan Fauci. Hopefully y'all tune in tomorrow when we got even more softball coming at you. Thank you again for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night.